no change at all.
There's no change. The old and the new are same.
It's the no change. Okay. You can continue.
Sir,
but
like what I'm saying, sir.
Hold on now.
Okay, Baba.
You can conclude, but it will not change anything. We are following that alignment.
The old or the new, sir?
It's the gazetted. We are on the gazetted alignment. There's no change. No change of alignment.
Okay. Are we right on that? Okay. We agree on what you said, sir. But today, yes, my cabinet want to speak here.
Please, if you stay a little bit quiet, it will help us to fast track.
Good afternoon, Honorable Minister. My name is His Royal Majesty Oba Babatunde Balogun, the Onisolo of Sololade in Ebejuleki. Now, before I say anything, because because with the new alignment that we're working with now, does not affect my community.
Which location, sir?
Solu Alade.
Change what?
Yeah?
Change what?
Between 36 and 47.
In between 36 and 47.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. We are on the gazetted alignment, and there's no amount of talk that will move us in.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. What I'm saying is that because yes, you said maybe we go by the, hold alignment.
We are not on new. That section is on gazetted.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It's on gazetted. Okay. I think two more or so we can give back to the man that you took the
somebody was standing before. Let him finish.
Good afternoon, Honorable Minister. We thank you for the good work you're doing. I am Abiola Abiyoye.
Sorry about this.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Honorable Minister. I want to thank you for your good work, your candor and leadership on this project. My name is Abiola Abiyoye.
Abiola, go ahead.
Okay, thanks, sir. I represent White Sand Beach Estate.
Beach Estate.
White Sand Beach Estate.
White
Ologolo.
Sand Beach. Which challenge?
The challenge is similar to what we have at kilometer 10.
Okay. Please put 10 for me. Yes. Go ahead.
The challenge is similar to what you solved at Ocean Bay Estate. We have 79 units of houses and apartments valued at 10 billion by a member of NISV. Fortunately for us, we have a large expanse just by our side that can be used. We're pleading and we are appealing that you have a candid look at this in order not to destroy these 79 homes and apartments. We'll be happy if you can take a good look at this and help us resolve this.
What is it to be resolved?
We have 79 units of houses and apartments that valued at 10 billion. And just beside us, we have a large expanse that can be used instead of passing through these houses and apartments.
This is the best choice for us. We put everything into consideration. So I'm sorry this will not fly. Next person, please.
Good afternoon, Honorable Minister. My name is Oberaifo David Udo. And,
my own David.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I hope you help your own David today, sir. Yes,
David can always fight.
Do we not fight today, sir? By God's grace. We'll settle today, sir. Yes, so I'm the spokesperson for Iroko Aware Community, Elegushi Access. Honorable Minister, on the 11th of April, you promised us and you told us, and it's on the internet everywhere, that between kilometer 1 to 8, we're going to take about 50 meters, and most likely at the exit of kilometer 8, let's say between 7 and 8, it might widen a bit to extend into the train station. Unfortunately, when they came to take the last alignment, Honorable Minister, they took 66 from that axis up to 110 at kilometer 7 to 8. And that affected a lot of houses. You also told us too that you were going to use the old gazetted alignment, which was just beside the empty space behind the last alignment they mistakenly took. So we are pleading that, just in line with what you said on the 11th of April, and which really saved a lot of houses, you should please look into this, as the new measurements marked so many houses for demolition. We even have made the proposal and drew it.
Okay.
Okay.
There are things you didn't understand, and that when a train is stopping, you must have to, give a distance whereby the train will park.
Yes.
And that's what we have done. Yes. And that's why the width of that alignment is increased. And we cannot undo it. This is the reason. If you knew that this was the reason, you wouldn't have complained. But this is the reason. And there are certain things that are fixed. The point to do the train station is the best choice, having considered all others. And if you must put that train station there, you must give that 500 meters where the train will have to go and stop.
Yes, sir.
And the width must increase, because you cannot park it within the train track.
We don't have issues with that at all, sir.
Sir, I'm an engineer. I've told you why the weight increased.
No, I'm saying from kilometer 4.
I take responsibility for changing the alignment from 50 to 66 according to you. This is the reason. And my apologies. But
okay, sir, what about using the old gazetted alignment, even if you must use the 66?
We will not use. We did best choice. Human beings are living on that gazetted alignment. So
nobody, sir.
Where we can avoid it.
We have the pictures, sir. No, there is nobody.
David,
here, sir.
You're living true to your name. I'm done with you. Next person, please. Next person.
Your Excellency, distinguished Dr. Senator Umahi. My name is Olushola Eniton, Otumba Olushola Eniton. I'm a legal practitioner.
Otumba.
Yes, sir.
Well done.
Thank you, sir. Okay. There are a few things which I would like to draw your attention to. One of which is that your demolition crew have been going to do demolitions in areas where compensation has not been paid.
That will be question. When the question time comes, you can ask me, sir. I will answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Secondly, Okay.
Question time.
Comments now.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we take more too on this matter?
Yes, sir. Please, this is very key, sir.
Okay.
My name is Babatunde Ademoyo. I represent Mokpo Ijebu community.
Which energy?
And that's kilometer 34, with the host of the MTN, the cables.
We have discussed that.
My Lord, the town is Mokpo Ijebu, not MTN, sir. I just wanted to lay emphasis on their location.
Sir, we are on the gazetted alignment.
Yes, sir.
We will not go back to this.
My Lord, what I just want to inform your Lordship, I mean, your Honourable Minister, is that your officers were in the town. I was there, and we moved around. Almost 80% of the houses in the town will go. So we decided that the best thing is to move to the old alignment and make an accommodation.
No, sir. There is no new or old alignment within this 30 to 36. And it has been, we have our design team here. So you are creating a new alignment for us. And we are saying we are on the gazetted alignment.
My Lord, yes. What we're saying, sir, is that the alignment that you are implementing now straddles the whole town.
Yeah.
From one part of the town to the other.
Yes.
And your officers were in.
It is a gazetted alignment where we follow it. It's gazetted.
My Lord, if you follow the alignment, with due respect, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means the whole town is gone.
We create new town.
Sir?
Well, we create new town.
My Lord.
Next person.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Honorable Minister. My name is Barrister Ugochukwu Olibo.
Ugochukwu, remove your hand from your pocket now.
Sir. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, sir, I'm representing Fidas Hotel, a project that is being brought to Lafia Aji Okwaja. Sir, with the new alignment that is in place, our project is being... Sir?
Which energy?
1718.
1718.
Yes, sir.
Can you put that on, please?
So with the new alignment... The other one. So with the new alignment, the whole of this project, this is what it tends to come at the end by the time this project is completed. But with this new alignment, the whole of this project, I don't know how even the people of Okwaja and Lafia Aji that has been jubilating since we started this project. So, sir, I'm appealing to you, sir. Please see what you can do to safeguard this massive project. It's a 6-star hotel that is going on in that area, sir. So that's what we are here. Please, don't allow this to go. Don't allow this to go. We are just pleading. We know that everything belongs to the government. We can't fight the government.
This is in Okwaja?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Is it on the new alignment? Or?
Yeah, on the new alignment.
Okay, new alignment.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if we are staying there, it will affect it. But if we are moving to the gazetted, it will not affect. So okay, can we have a woman for the last time?
Sir, the honorable...
Oh, okay. He wants to talk. Allow him to talk. Allow him to talk. Yes.
The honorable minister, sir.
Yes, sir.
We thank you very much for what we have been explaining to us, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I am the CDA chairman for Okumokpo Akinlade community. Okumokpo community is between Okwaja and Mokpo Ibejude. Sir, we are Okumokpo there. We are appealing to you, sir, to please to use all alignment gazette, sir, because the new alignment cannot be on our own favor and the community. So Ogunmoko community is kilometer 21 and 22, sir. So we want you to use your good officer to be.
This Okay. Please, just any woman for the last.
No woman came.
Good afternoon, Honorable Minister.
No, sir.
Good evening, Your Honorable Minister, the Obas and all representatives here. Please, I'm a private investor, and my investment is around Mopo Ijebu environs,
which
specifically called Lullywood Estate, but I think it's around 20 to 28 kilometers, sir. Before the commencement of this investment, sir, I actually got a coastal clearance certificate before I commenced the project, hoping that the coastal area would be where it has already ordained it to be. Maybe it's the gazetted area. But alas, on Monday, and since Monday I've not even slept a wink, sir. I just saw, just like you said, that the project is moving at a speed of light. Right from a company called Medallion, sir. They marked from the stretch of the road, the Oba's Palace, down to Lullywood Estates, Labora, and further down. I'm not a native of that Mopo Ijebu, sir, but most of the villages there were marked. Right from the beach area, I actually know that the beachfront is government reserve. But this particular property I'm talking about is even across the road, and we are at government prescribed setback. So I was surprised when I saw it that it's on coastal highway. It doesn't, there's ROW is 053 and all of that the roads on it. So please, sir, the entire estate is about 2 hectares, and I'm sure that the Omoniles have much more there. So if it is the ordained or the original gazetted area, sir, it is, well, I started that project when cement was about 2,500 naira. I'm still on it, sir. So I would appreciate if you can look into it. Okay. Medallion, the company that came, they did the road right to Monastery, close to Shogotedo. So please, kindly use your good officer to revert to the old alignment. Thank you, sir.
If you say to reverse to the old alignment, do you know how many houses will be destroyed?
And because we got a coastal clearance before we started this investment,
okay,
sir. So I was shocked to see everywhere marked for demolition.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We'll look at it.
My name is Fadeke Migoye.
Okay, thank you. If there are things we are missing, when we get to question and answers, we can take it. Okay, but let me introduce what we are doing, and we take it from there. Let me invite all of you on 26th, that is on Sunday, to join us to receive Mr. President to flag off this coastal road, 700 kilometers. Let me say that if you give me attention you've been given, we'll shorten the time we'll stay here. We have fully redesigned section 1, which is 47.47 kilometer ending at Lekki, ending at that route that at Leko, yes, Leko in Lekki, and so that has been fully awarded and procured, and we can say that we've done everything possible to put human face in the alignment and realignment as Mr. President directed. We've taken hard decisions, and we're happy that our decisions, have human face. But we've always said that to make an omelette, you have to break an egg. So if your egg is broken, just know that an omelette is waiting for you. We have also concluded the design, and we have awarded Section 2, which is starting from Lekki Deep Sea Port and is ending at the border of Ogun State and Ondo State. And so we have redesigned a number of sections there, and we have a couple of challenges because we are looking at how is our train coming from Ahmad Bello way is going to intercept the train that we are proposing that will take things from the port. So it means that more than 3 height levels will be involved. So we've isolated about 3 or 4 sections there to critically look at it, but they're going to be getting, the train tracks and the flyovers and the road in 3 different levels. So our design team will isolate and make 4 different proposals to us, and we get all the stakeholders, and we take decision there by the 2nd week of June. So in construction, they can isolate that location, but it will be a thing of beauty. The decisions we have taken to, pass through the corridor of the deep sea port. It's a beautiful place with a number of flyovers. Let me announce also that Mr. President had directed that Section 3 that is starting from Calabar and Section 4 starting from Akwa Ibom should commence immediately. And so we are in the process of concluding the procurement. And for those who have been saying, why not start this route in Calabar? One, the 0 point is Lagos. And what wrong has Lagos done to such people? So, however, an impartial President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Asuaji Bola Ahmed, has directed that Section 3 and 4 be started from the end of the project. And so while this is moving, the other will be moving. I'm sure that Sections 5 and 6 we ought to start in places like Port Harcourt and Bayelsa. And you may be critical about these projects and the sections that are starting. Don't forget that Sections 1 is 47.7. That is an ambitious project for any state or interstate route. The moment we finish this route, we are going to deploy it by way of tolling it, by way of making available the land we are going to have along the corridor so that people will also buy. And it's going to be a beautiful, place, just like, coastal routes of other nations. So we are not waiting. So the return on investment will start immediately we complete, this first section. And I commend very highly high-tech people. Go to the Eco-Atlantic. When people darken council without knowledge, and it's very unfortunate. But I look at some of the critics of this route, I look at it deeper than just me, having an interest in the road. But it's like, this man, the president, is going to have generational legacies, by doing this road. But if you're angry that God has made, jollof rice for somebody, that God will also increase the number of meat in that jollof rice. It's not by those, that it's not by power nor might. The grace is of God. So let those that are very critical about this know that, it is God that determines the fate of every man. And so there are a lot of benefits accruing to this. I've said that one of the key benefits is we have a lot of dollars we lose every day by the transshipment of our, cargoes. Their Papa Wharf, the depth is not much to take big ship. And so we have our ships that are Togo, far high places, and we do transshipment. And this is costing millions of dollars on daily basis. But with the Lagos deep sea port and this route to the deep sea port, it becomes an evacuation corridor. And let us also know that there are intersections that are linked from the existing route to this route. And for those that say that you've not completed the ongoing routes, we have all the major critical routes we inherited. They are all ongoing. We can know why some of the routes were not at its speed in terms of completion. And we are taking note of that, retuning our agreement with contractors to protect the government and hold contractors accountable. Let me also say that for the few corridors, very improperly planned tourism centers, that the new corridor is going to have befitting tourism centers. And the lands is going to be made available by the relevant, departments of government. And, the Nigerians should be opportune to leverage on that and then plan the tourism of this country. And it's not just stopping in Lagos. It's also going to go all through the 700 kilometers. Let me also say that this coastal route has a lot of advantage in the sense that if you are going to Lekki, you can join even at Jakande Estate, and then you will avoid all the, traffic jam. And so the road that is running from, the Lekki phases 1 and 2 down to Ekpe, I've been there severally, and there is not a good story to tell. Sometimes you stay 5 hours there, so this road is going to totally eliminate such sufferings. So there are a lot of benefits, And just the last effect on Monday, Mr. President also approved, because this road has 2 spurs. We intend to link this road to a road that will come from Sokoto down to Badagry. I will shortly talk about it. And another spur that is going to link a road that is running from, Enugu, Abakaliki, Ogoja down to Cameroon. And that is called Trans-Africa, trade route. And the Badagry route is also Africa trade route, linking us to other West African countries. And so the president had just approved that we start the design and procurement of that Sokoto to Badagry, 1,000 kilometers. Is running through a lot of irrigation land, is running through a lot of dams where you can have a lot of power generation. And is running from Sokoto to Kebbi to Niger, Niger to Kwara to Uyo State, Uyo State to Ogun State, and then to Badagry, in Lagos State. And let me say that the components of because somebody asked, and because sometimes in this country, whatever thing is being done is viewed in the eyes of North and South. But that is not the way it's supposed to be. But I'm very conscious of that in terms of, ministry development. And so you have the third route, and I'll come to the numbers. You have the third route that is running from that spot, the African Trans-Sahara, running from there, passing, Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State, figure the length is just 46 kilometers. And it runs to Benue. Benue is about 200 and something kilometers. It runs to Kogi, which is about 300 and something kilometers. It runs down to Nasarawa and down to Abuja. The benefit is that anybody from Southeast and South-South, the moment you get to that point, you can make Abuja in less than 5 hours. And you also have a lot of irrigation corridor along this route. The difference between these 2 legacy projects of Mr. President and the first one of Lagos Calabar is that the Lagos Calabar has the train track at the middle, but this 2 new one is going to have the train tracks by the side. And we are also reducing the lanes of the Lagos, to Calabar. In some locations, we are going to do 6 lanes. In other locations where we are passing through major cities, we are going to continue with 10 lanes. And so that is what we are doing. And same with the Badagry Sokoto. When you aggregate the states that these 3 legacy projects would pass, you now find out that the totality of the states and the total length in the north is 1,058 kilometers. And when you aggregate that of the south, you find out that it is 1,084 kilometers. So the difference is just 30 kilometers. Have I not done well? So nobody is going to say it's predominantly in the north or predominantly in the south. And we are very proud of that. And so there are a lot of benefits accruing to these projects. The project is procured under EPC plus F. And people say, if external funding is going to come, why are you awarding with local currency? It's because these projects, engineering, procurement, construction plus finance, 70% of the cost is going to come from external funding. And each time a nation has inflection, you have to spend, in infrastructure to get yourself out of inflection. And we believe strongly that when the funding, component of it from outside comes, it's going to reduce our inflection and it's going to also, help the Naira to be strengthened. And so the partnership of federal government is 30% commitment. And we have not exceeded that in terms of the local commitment funding of the federal government. There have been a lot of questions, people talk about ESIA. Do you have ESIA? People talk about, it's not in the budget. People talk about, all kinds of stuff, But one thing that I'm happy they have not talked about is that when I ran the numbers in terms of the cost of the project, that this project, as complicated as it is, it's at 4 billion per kilometer. And that is section 1. Section 2 has 18 bridges to flyovers and then 10 pedestrian bridges. And the cost is 5.16 billion per kilometer. And I've said that similar projects started in Bodo Boni about 6 years ago. Is standing about 6.22 billion per kilometer, and it's on flexible pavement. Not to talk about the rigid pavement that is 12 inches. And you can go to Ahmad Bello Way and see what work has been done. High Tech has proven herself as the major in concrete road technology. They have also proven themselves in terms of fighting ocean surge. Your witnesses, I was here in Lagos, I'm also a Lagosian, where the whole of VI was being chased away by the ocean surge. And Mr. President, a man of courage, rare courage, invited High Tech and they sat down together to fight the ocean surge. They say water is such that has no hand and leg, and yet is very dangerous. But we now saw partnership in High Tech and Mr. President, and they fought it and protected it and turned the menace to gold mine for the benefit of Nigerians. People even say that, we gave this project to High Tech on there was no competitive bidding. In the law, procurement law, which you're leveraging on, there are 3 kinds of procurement. The first procurement is where you advertise and people bid and you analyze and you award. You select the best and award. Or you send to BPP. BPP will now select, send back to us, we send to Federal Executive Council. That was not the procurement. The second one is where you send some names based on the experiences of contractors. You send it to, the BPP, and then they will now, approve the contractors based on the track records, and then they will bid for the project. Then it follows the same process of approval. And the third is listed under Section 40 of the Procurement Act. And it says that you can do what is called restrictive procurement, where you will select one contractor based on track records, based on past performances, based on evidence of liquidity, and procure them to do that particular work. And that is what we've done. We didn't go outside the law. Procurement followed under restrictive procurement. And so you can go to clause 40 of the Procurement Act, and you will see where you have restrictive procurement. And our cost is quite very competitive, and you can also tackle us on that. And then ESIA. There have been a lot of noise about ESIA, but the point is that ESIA, we have about 4 to 5 preliminary certification. If we make some progress in trying to solve your problems, and we had issued out the ESIA certification, which is temporal, you may hold us on that. That's when, I think it's Arise that said they wrote to Ministry of Environment, and they didn't give them a copy. It is for the benefit of the society. Now we are certain about our alignment on Section 1. And so if we give out ESIA, at any time they will run through the line again. Then we can be sure to the level of about 80% that we are certain that nothing will change. There is no way we can please everybody, but we must please majority of the people by putting human face in whatever alignment we are having. So the first ESIA was issued 23rd of December 2023, before the project was awarded. And the second one issued in March, third one issued in April, fourth one issued in May. So for sections 1 to the first section, and in May, the entire stretch ESIA has been issued to us. But we will not give you the documents. When we are through with section 1, we will publish the document. Now, if you go to the budget, you will see the EPGR, I think it's 220122, 47. You will see where, the project was budgeted for. You may ask me that the cost we are doing is not the same cost in the budget. The important thing is that it should be in the budget. And so the Procurement Act allows you to procure projects and not to split projects. And this is what we have done. And so the exact amount may be sent to the National Assembly supplementary, and that's where they do the needful. Now, the problems and the solutions. Let us take the problems of MTN and To Africa and the Ukuaja community. Before then, let us take the problem of Goshen Estate. Can you give us the Goshen Estate? We have concern about some houses that are affected in this Goshen Estate. So what we are going to do, we are going to avoid the houses. So we are going to take off one service lane here, one service lane by the other side, because people are living here. We are going to see how we maintain a service lane here so that people can come in and go out. But we're also going to put a flyover to help those at this Goshen Estate, to cross over to the other side of the road. So this is a request you did not make, but we feel that we should do that to help the people. So the design people will put the correct agreed solution. So let's go to MTN Okuaja community. Put our solution there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our proposal here, and we have the old alignment. Put the old alignment, gazetted alignment. Is it there? Put the yellow line. Go back, shrink it. We see it at a go. Okay. To the glory of God, to serve MTN, to Africa, Okwaja community, we are diverting completely from the new alignment, from the old alignment. Thank you. Thank you. And we are rejoining back to our new alignment at kilometer 25. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, Okwaja community and MTN, you must feed our workers, you know. Thank you. Can we stand up and sing for President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed? On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate. On your mandate. On your mandate we shall stand. Let's sing it again. On your mandate we shall stand. Bola. On your mandate we shall stand. Bola. On your mandate. Bola. On your mandate. Bola. On your mandate we shall stand. We shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. Bola. On your mandate we shall stand. Bola. On your mandate. Asiwaju, on your mandate we shall stand. Thank you. Can we say 7 Goza for Mr. President? Goza. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Settle down. I'm coming to Kwaja for chieftaincy title. Settle down. Settle down. Okay. Okay. Can you listen to me? Settle down. Settle down. Okay. Hold on. Let me say that it was Christ that says to his disciple, whom do men say I am? And when Peter answered, he said, neither flesh nor blood reveal this to you, but my Father in heaven. Let me say that neither threat nor fighting caused this to happen, but Mr. President directed that we should put human face to this. And so there will be no further concession as far as the alignment from section 1, Ahmad Bello to deep sea port is involved. You have the right to lay your complaints. Where we are passing and we accommodate your complaints, yes, but this is the much we can do. Question and answers, please. Please, can you run, while we are doing our question and answers, run the whole section 1. If you have all that we have done, you can run it as a way of entertainment. Then when you do that, you also run section 2 as a way of entertainment. You can ask 2 questions, yes. And if you permit me, so that I will rejoice with you, to sit down. Can I sit down? Okay. Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
Yes.
I really appreciate you, and God will continue to give you the wisdom and the power to do more. We really appreciate you. My question is, I know
please,
we are done.
Please, can you give us more attention, please? Yes.
We are done with the alignment and others.
Okay, compensation.
With the compensation.
We have compensation to pay here, but we are going to, readjust all the people we have removed from the distance. We will not, but we have about, we can pay 10. Then tomorrow we will isolate those whose properties we have saved, and then we continue to pay tomorrow.
Yeah.
But today we have some people we call up to pay them.
I think I have to rise to talk. A lot of people have been laying emphasis on structures being compensated and all that, but nobody has talked about our deities. You see, in our community, being an urban area, in the past, our forefathers, they have the deities they worship. And I find out that...
the deity, yeah?
Yes. And I find out that majority of those things, they are situated on the alignment of the coastal road.
Allow the deity to fight for themselves. Allow them.
Listen.
So, please, nobody fights for God. The God that is God will fight for himself. Let them stop me from passing when I'm passing.
We represent, it's our community. And your Honorable Minister, is it because I think some of these things...
The deity must fight for themselves. Leave them. They are preparing. Leave them.
Because that is why we, the traditional rulers, are there, and we should try as much as possible to do things that would reduce or curb that would curb accidents in the nearest future.
No.
Because when we are talking of highway.
No, sir. Don't worry about these deities now. Let's move forward.
Anyway, I rest my case. If that is what the
deities will move if they are really living things.
No, we are moving. I'm not saying they are not going to be removed. They are going to move.
Allow them to move on their own now. Why do you? If they have power, they should move on their own. When they see bulldozer, they will move.
We all want an accident-free highway, and there are ways in which we go about that.
No,
it's a mess of these deities.
No, sir. Sir, the moment I pass there, the deities will be capacitated. I'm telling you, sir. Those in support say aye. The eyes have it. Yes.
Honorable Minister,
yes,
thank you very much. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
So we thank you for understanding, concern about our people. My name is Oba Mufta Wadum Yoladwaju Idogun Laris, Ologun Fire of Ogunfayo Kingdom, Iwerekun. My people, they was glad today, concerned about the diversion that they're released to the other side. So we're still concerned that I hope it have to be permanent like that. So we need just the confirmation that it will be permanent like that. Not everybody went out and later another show arise. So that is one. Two, we want to know, all this road, is it a toll or not?
That they are going to be told.
Told.
Yes.
How many sections? Is it 3 places or 4 places?
We are going to, not yet there, but we will decide that we may not toll the service lanes.
Yeah?
Yeah, we may not. So when we get there, we cross it. That's why it's CPC plus F.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And also, my fellow king, my brother was saying something, the king. He said concerned about our oracle, the bombing oracle, and I'm a pastor. So, what the Bible says concerned about that, he said, what belongs to Caesar, giving it to Caesar. So, what belongs to us, sir? Let the Ashura Jew and men, Bola Tinubu, he knows it. Let it release it to us. Because in all those communities, we have our powerful shrine that there. We have what they call a kine. If you say minister, we are not going, no. If you enter our village, if you say minister David Imai, we are not going. Is
it by you or by the shrine?
By the shrine.
I'm ready to fight the shrine. Don't worry about that.
Thank you very much, sir. I love that.
Don't worry.
Thank you very much.
Allow them to prepare for battle.
So what I'm saying, sir,
we are not going to give any attention to them.
No problem.
When the dozer comes, they should run.
So, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Abba. Thank you.
What I want to try to thank you for, my true village is Iwerekun and Mushikogo. We are happy that things have shifted.
Thank you.
So we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
Where is my friend? My friend from Arise. Is she around? Yes, give her a mic to. Hello. We have become friends. Yes, go ahead. Talk, then you give my friend mic.
Good evening, Honorable Minister.
Good evening.
Umba Adi is my name, Managing Director of recently demolished Good Beach yesterday.
Please, can you hold on? Yes.
Thank you. So I wanted to ask, was there a reason for the difference in process?
The people, they should come out. Bring them out, then you announce them, but let them come out to shorten time.
May I continue?
The difference in what?
I wanted to ask, was there a reason for the difference in process between the previous stakeholders meeting where businesses affected were shown their compensation prior to actually acting, as opposed to this case where our facility was demolished without being given the privilege to see our compensation figures?
Apologies, because enumeration, demolition, compensation are 3 different things. So maybe because of alignment and realignment, that is why, and the reason to move. It is your right to know what you are being compensated for, but it doesn't mean that we must pay before we demolish. So we give apologies, So from tomorrow, people will be allowed to come here and see, what their, compensation is. Okay? Engineer Kesha, you will set up the committee. Yes. Yes, sir.
Sir, just a quick question. Regarding compensation, what is the process of valuation? If, for example, let's say a business has invested 4 billion naira into that business, can they expect that all of this money is money that they will get back, or are they only compensated for certain things like the infrastructure and not the investments in the business itself?
Okay, thank you. What's that name again? That's your beautiful name. What's that your name again?
Leila.
Leila, I thought I brought somebody to match you today. That's from environment. I thought you are going to ask question for environment. I brought this man specifically because of you. But since you have deviated to compensation, now that one is very easy for me. There is, an amount by the federal government, gazetted rates, whereby we used to pay, for properties. And there is also depreciation. It's a professional, exercise. There are people that are licensed to do this. And so just like an engineer or a journalist, you are ruled by the ethics of your profession. And so that is exactly what we are doing. I do not expect in anywhere in the world that if you put 4 billion, we get 4 billion. That is not the intention. The state government, each of them, they also have their rates, which is slightly lower than that of the federal government. And so that is it. So we are using the gazetted rates, and then we are measuring the areas. Sometimes we pay in linear meters, sometimes we pay in volume. But we are being very fair. Even by right, those that built on the gazetted way are not supposed to receive compensation. Those that built within the 250 right of way of the federal government from the coastline are not supposed to receive compensation. Only permanent structures should receive compensation. But by reason of, the fact that the first assignment of any meaningful government is the welfare of the people, we decided to even pay those that have shanties so that we reduce their suffering. So that's what we've done. I thought you are going to clap now. Yes. Leila, you did not clap. Oh.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Minister. My name is Stephanie Basari. I'm with CNN International. Oh. I do have a question about the environmental report. It is my understanding that it's a consultative public document that should be shared before the project commences. So I'm seeking clarification as to why that document will not be available to the public and to the press before the project commences and has indeed commenced.
Your question is like tying a man's hands and legs and ask him to run. Because you see all these people here, they are concerned about, their properties. They are concerned about their businesses. And so we have the ESIA well prepared along the gazetted right of way. But we are listening government. And if we had shared that, some people would have even died before their properties were saved. So it is now that we are sure of our right of way, that is when we can share, such ESIA document.
So do you have a timing framework for when that will be shared? Because this project has caused a lot of alarm with environmentalists. People are rightly concerned about their properties. However, the climate, the coastal highway is impacting and will impact the environment, wildlife, the coastal ecosystem, and many parts of this country. So therefore, it is important that we see what impact that will have.
CNN, the life of a man is more important than the life of a fish. So I have to save the lives of my people.
So first. Respectfully, I disagree. The climate concerns are of great concern for the world. No. The president himself was at COP28 talking about how seriously he's taking climate concerns.
Yes.
So therefore, I think this is equally important.
Very, very important. Yeah. But we have to save the lives of our people first by realigning our roots. And that's what we have done. What we are doing has a lot of eco-friendliness and environmental
we would like
benefits.
To see those eco-friendly...
Hold on, I'm talking.
Yes.
Yes. When you do asphalt and you do concrete, we are entitled to carbon credit because The concrete road gives less heat. It is very friendly with the environment. That's one. Two, we are not doing the normal diesel street light. We are doing solar. We are entitled to carbon credits. So I've just given you 2 carbon credits that we are going to be looking for. Now, to answer your question, believing that it's not Leila that sent you, that
I'm a journalist in my own right. Thank you.
That we have done ESIA and that we are reviewing it because of the sensitive nature of the gazetted route and the alignment and realignment. And that is what we are doing. So, to put a time to that, by the next stakeholders engagement, I'll be able to let you know.
Can you give us a time frame for that?
You can put a time frame for me, please.
Okay. I also have another question. Clearly, there are winners and losers in this project, which is a commendable project. Many people agree that there are many benefits. By your own admission, it's very ambitious and it's happening at the speed of light. My question is the interest of getting this done quickly coming before the interest of the stakeholders? Many people who were given coastal clearance certificates and also will lose their homes and livelihoods and have done. So is that a consideration that is happening right now?
My answer is in the answer I gave to you before. It's inside it.
Please repeat it.
Unless if you will pay me.
Good afternoon, my Honorable Minister.
Yes.
All protocol accepted. My name is Olawale Talabi. On behalf of the Okwaja, I'm the chairman of Okwaja community residents and
I want Lila's friend to hear you. This vote of thanks you are proposing.
That's right.
So that she will know that we have taken the interests of stakeholders into account. Yes. First hand, they give me this vote of thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Now, on behalf of Okwaja community and the environment there, we want to say thank you to you. My name is Olawale Talabi, chairman of Okwaja community. That is the residents and tenants. We just want to thank you. There has been a report on my phone, continuous message that God will bless you.
Thank you.
God will bless Nigeria. God will bless Ashwaju, Tinubu. Thank you very much, sir.
Amen.
We are so glad. We are so happy. Bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. All protocol duly observed. Like you said earlier on, sir, that Ashwaju, or our president, asked you to put a human face to what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate that, sir.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm a small investor in Onuru Beach. And there are many people like myself who've invested. Now, what we seem to find is that the compensation is being meted out to those who have brick and mortars on the beach side. However, not to use any word that you've used, but those who have kiosks or small stalls and have given, or containers, no, not containers, sir, kiosks, well, even containers, yes, and have paid rent and are their bona fide tenants on that beach, seem to have nothing at all. So please, sir, can you please clarify the process in which those small businesses...
Major tenants should be contacted. We took care of everybody. Contact the major tenants. Thank you. Next person, please.
Good evening, sir. The Honorable Minister for Works, Senator David Umai. My name is Taufik Kende Balogun from Okwaja community. On behalf of Okwaja entire family, the indigene of Okwaja, we love the work you do in Lagos. The Almighty God will bless you, sir. In the issue of Lagos in maintaining Third Mainland Bridge, no government has done the way you do Third Mainland Bridge. For that, and what you are trying to reorganize and redesign the road to favor my own ancestral home existing for the past 600 years. I'd like to say on behalf of the family, thank you. Eko oni baje, Nigeria oni baje, Asiwaju oni baje, David Umayo oni baje. I would like to give the mic to my ballet to give you one or two.
All protocol observed.
Lale, you will give vote of thanks.
Okay. Our ballet is here. Our ballet will give vote of thanks.
No.
Honorable Minister.
No, Lale will give vote of thanks when we finish.
Oh, okay, Lale. Good evening, sir. My name is James Etumodon. I am a resident and
they say ballet
property owner
they say
in
ballet is
Okwaja.
speaking. Are you ballet?
Yeah, ballet is here. Ballet is here.
Give to him now.
Okay, okay.
Ballet, sit down and talk.
Okay, thank you very
The
much.
kings must sit down and talk.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I would like to speak my language.
Yes, sir.
So you manage like that.
No. Are they here?
So, my honorable minister, I thank you. I thank Asiwaju. I thank everybody who is working with you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Especially Okunja, we thank you. We thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay. The Director, Minister of Environment, we want to throw some light on the CNN woman's request.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I just want to say that the questions that came from the CNN reporter are quite apt. And what we are doing now is concentrating on the social aspect of the project. The entire area has been studied severally, the environmental aspects of that area has been severally studied. So there is enough information and data on the environmental aspects of the project as far as that axis is concerned. So what is largely lacking are the social issues, which is what we are doing now. And I also want to emphasize that Section 15B of the Freedom of Information Act gives us powers to withhold information if it is based on environmental testing. There's a reason why the law was couched in that way. But to round it, I will want to say that within the next 2 to 3 months, the completed ESIA will be available on our websites for everybody to have access to. Thank you very much.
Okay, where are the 10 people we are paying compensation to? Ma'am, where are they? Where are they? Where are the documents?
Minister said you should do it.
Yes. Okay, all the people to receive compensation, please, can you come forward?
I refuse. Yes, you refused. You refused. I don't know anybody here. No, just let me announce it. You say you're coming and then you can't hand it over. So giving them too many, my brother. At least you should have come. At least once. I'm still with you. The people are going.
I've called 11 names so far. Mba, did I call your name? No, please sit down. Okay, you're together with. Okay. Oh yeah, please. You are going to face the audience, please. Face the audience, please. Firstly, I'd like to call on Mr. Adewume Adebeshi. If you are here, please. Imam, please kindly. No, just give it to him. So, Honorable Minister, we do everybody together. Everybody together. The next is Mr. Kehinde Omotayo. Just give him the chair. The next is Madam Chioma Okura 4. The next is Mr. Stephen Yewala. Next to that is Babajide Ajibola. Have you given Babajide Next to that is Olasumbo Winifunke. Olasumbo Winfunke. Next to that is Ijeoma Ezekwe. Ijeoma Ezekwe. Next to that is Ojo Olanrewaju. Next to that is Tomiwa Adebanjo. Next to Tomiwa is Mr. Umar Ibrahim Aubi. Mr. Ibrahim Aubi, okay. And next to that is Atif Fawaz. Atif Fawaz. So if you've not been called, please kindly go and have your seats, please. If you have not been called, please, can we leave this scene and be seated for a moment? If you have been called, please be here. Mba, please, can you excuse, please? Okay, but it will be paid. All right.